The late 1980s marked a pivotal moment in video game history. It was a time of transition, a bridge between the simple yet captivating games of the past and the more complex, visually stunning experiences that were about to come. The 8-bit era, dominated by Nintendo and its iconic NES console, was coming to an end. The NES had revolutionized home gaming, bringing beloved characters like Mario and Zelda into living rooms around the world. But as technology advanced, so did the expectations of gamers. A new generation of gaming was on the horizon. Gamers were no longer satisfied with the limitations of 8-bit graphics and sound. They craved richer, more immersive experiences that could transport them to fantastical worlds and challenge their skills in new ways. This was the dawn of the 16-bit era. With it came the promise of more detailed graphics, more complex gameplay mechanics, and a level of sophistication that had never been seen before in home gaming. Gamers were eager for more powerful hardware and sophisticated gameplay. They wanted games that could offer deeper stories, more intricate worlds, and a greater sense of accomplishment. The industry was ready to evolve, and the players were ready to embrace this new era. The stage was set for a new challenger to emerge. The excitement was palpable as companies prepared to unveil their latest innovations. The gaming community was buzzing with anticipation, eager to see who would lead the charge into this brave new world of 16-bit gaming. Sega, a company known for its arcade successes, was ready to take on the challenge. With a strong reputation for creating some of the most popular arcade games of the time, Sega had the experience and the ambition to make a significant impact in the home console market. Sega released its 16-bit console, the Genesis, in 1989. The Genesis was a bold statement, a declaration that Sega was ready to compete with the giants of the industry and carve out its own place in the gaming world. The Genesis boasted superior processing power. It was designed to deliver a gaming experience that was faster, smoother, and more visually impressive than anything that had come before. The 16-bit processor allowed for more detailed sprites, richer backgrounds, and more complex animations. It promised advanced graphics and more complex gameplay than the NES. The Genesis was not just an upgrade, it was a revolution. It offered a glimpse into the future of gaming, where the possibilities seemed endless and the only limit was the imagination of the developers. To compete with Nintendo's dominance, Sega needed a game changer. They needed a mascot, a character that could stand toe-to-toe with Mario and become the face of the Genesis. This character had to be more than just a hero. They had to embody the spirit of Sega and capture the imagination of gamers everywhere. They needed a character with charisma and appeal to capture the hearts of gamers worldwide. Sega needed an icon, and so Sonic the Hedgehog was born. With his lightning-fast speed, rebellious attitude, and unmistakable blue spikes, Sonic quickly became a symbol of the new era of gaming. He was everything Sega needed and more. A true game changer in every sense of the word. Sega was already a known entity in the gaming world. Arcades across the globe buzzed with Sega's popular titles, but the home console market was a different beast. Nintendo reigned supreme. Its plumber mascot, Mario, was a global phenomenon. To challenge Nintendo, Sega needed a mascot with equal appeal. They needed a character that could embody the Genesis's power and attitude. The company launched a competition within its AM8 development division. The goal was clear: create a character and a game that would define the Genesis. Sega needed a hit. They needed to capture the attention of gamers and establish themselves as a major player in the 16-bit era. The pressure was on. Among the many talented individuals at Sega's AM8 division, a small team emerged as the driving force behind what would become Sonic the Hedgehog. Yuji Naka, a gifted programmer, headed the team. He brought his technical prowess and innovative gameplay ideas to the table. Naoto Oshima, a talented artist, was tasked with designing the new mascot. Hirokazu Yasuhara, the level designer, focused on crafting engaging and challenging gameplay experiences. This core team embarked on a mission to create something truly special. They experimented with different character ideas, gameplay mechanics, and visual styles. Their goal was to create a game that would showcase the power of the Genesis and captivate gamers. Little did they know that they were about to unleash a phenomenon. The team explored a wide range of potential mascots. They wanted a character that would not only be memorable, but also embody the spirit of their new game. The brainstorming sessions were intense, with ideas flying around the room as the team sketched out various concepts and debated their merits. Early concepts included a rabbit that could pick up and throw objects. This idea was intriguing because it introduced a unique gameplay mechanic, but it didn't quite capture the excitement the team was aiming for. Another idea was a human character with a guitar, which added a musical element to the game. While this character had a certain charm, it still lacked the dynamic energy the team envisioned. However, a simple sketch of a rolled-up hedgehog by Naoto Oshima caught the team's attention. This sketch stood out because it was different and had a unique silhouette that was instantly recognizable. This character, with its spiky blue fur and confident smirk, exuded a sense of speed and coolness that resonated with the team. The blue color was chosen to match Sega's logo, and the spiky fur gave the character a dynamic, edgy look. The character's design was refined through numerous iterations. Each version brought new details and adjustments, gradually shaping the character into the iconic figure we know today. The team drew inspiration from Felix the Cat and Mickey Mouse, two characters that had stood the test of time. They analyzed what made these characters so enduring and tried to incorporate those elements into their new creation. Incorporating elements of their iconic designs there, they aimed to create a character that was both timeless and modern. The goal was to blend the best of the old with the new, creating a character that would appeal to a wide audience. Sonic was given large eyes for expressiveness, allowing him to convey a wide range of emotions. This made the character more relatable and engaging for players. White gloves inspired by Michael Jackson were added to give Sonic a touch of flair and sophistication. The gloves also helped to make his hand movements more visible and distinct during gameplay. And red shoes reminiscent of Santa Claus were chosen to add a pop of color and make Sonic's design even more striking. The shoes also symbolized speed and agility, key traits of the character. His most defining characteristic, his incredible speed, was a crucial aspect of his design. The team wanted Sonic to be the fastest character in video games, a true blue blur that would leave players in awe. This speed was inspired by the team's desire to showcase the Genesis's processing power. They wanted to create a game that would push the hardware to its limits and demonstrate what the console was capable of, making Sonic not just a character but a symbol of Sega's technological prowess. Section 5. Genesis of Arrival. The development of Sonic the Hedgehog was not without its challenges. The journey was filled with numerous obstacles and hurdles that the team had to overcome. The team faced technical limitations that seemed insurmountable at times. The hardware of the Sega Genesis was powerful for its time, but it had its constraints. They pushed the Genesis hardware to its limits to achieve the desired speed and fluidity of Sonic's movements. Every frame, every pixel had to be meticulously optimized to ensure the game ran smoothly. Long hours were spent optimizing the game's code. The team often worked late into the night, fueled by coffee and a shared passion for creating something groundbreaking. The team's dedication was unwavering. They believed in their vision and were determined to bring Sonic to life, no matter the cost. They knew they were on the cusp of something special. Every small victory, every breakthrough was celebrated with enthusiasm and renewed energy. As Sonic took shape, so too did his world. The character design went through numerous iterations, each one bringing Sonic closer to the iconic blue hedgehog we know today. The team created vibrant and colorful levels that were not only visually appealing, but also challenging and fun to play. Each level was designed to test the player's skills and keep them engaged. They were filled with loops, springs, and enemies that added to the excitement and fast-paced nature of the game. The level design was a crucial aspect of what made Sonic the Hedgehog stand out. Arrival, Dr. Eggman, originally known as Dr. Robotnik in the West, was conceived. His character was designed to be the perfect foil to Sonic, with his own unique personality and motivations. He was a villainous scientist with a penchant for robotics and a desire to conquer the world. His elaborate schemes and mechanical creations posed a constant threat to Sonic and his friends. With a hero, a villain, and a world to save, Sonic the Hedgehog was ready for the world. The game was more than just a product, it was a labor of love, a testament to the creativity and determination of its developers. Sonic the Hedgehog was poised to become a cultural icon, and its impact would be felt for generations to come. Section 6. Sonic's supersonic success. Sonic the Hedgehog was released in 1991. It was an instant success. Gamers were captivated by Sonic's speed, attitude, and the game's colorful graphics. The game was a critical and commercial triumph. It sold millions of copies worldwide and established Sega as a major force in the gaming industry. Sonic had arrived. Sonic's impact extended beyond sales figures. He became a pop culture icon. He appeared in cartoons, comics, and merchandise. Sonic's image adorned everything from clothing to lunchboxes. The blue blur had become synonymous with speed, attitude, and a new generation of gaming. Section 7, A Legacy of Speed. Sonic's success continued with numerous sequels and spin-offs. The franchise has sold millions of copies worldwide. Sonic has become one of the most recognizable and beloved video game characters of all time. He's a testament to the power of innovative gameplay, memorable character design, and a dedicated team of creators. Sonic's influence on gaming is undeniable. He helped usher in a new era of platforming games. He challenged Nintendo's dominance. Most importantly, he captured the imaginations of millions of gamers worldwide. Sonic's legacy is a reminder that even in a constantly evolving industry, the power of creativity and innovation can create timeless icons. Section 8, Sponsor Message, Sponsor Name. Powering creativity. Just as Sega needed a spark of creativity to challenge the status quo, Sponsor Name empowers innovators and creators of all kinds. We provide the tools, resources, and support to bring your boldest ideas to life. From gaming to technology, Sponsor Name fuels the imagination and drives progress. Visit Sponsor website today and discover how we can help you unleash your creative potential.